The childhood of some children was stolen. Little Octavian is not kissed goodnight on the forehead by his mother, and he cannot cuddle in the arms of his father to hear a story, even though he has parents. At the age of 3 years old, Octavian knows what it's like to go to bed hungry. He knows what it's like to wake up and leave the house without a breakfast, which is so common to all of us. Octavian does not receive beautifully wrapped gifts for Christmas because his father wastes all of his money for alcohol. Octavian and his older brother and sister live with alcoholic parents in a damaged house, which is a total mess and misery. His mother is a housekeeper at the school and sometimes brings food from school meals, but her salary is hardly enough to pay her rent, and the rest of the money is wasted for drinking. Lucica is a single mother raising 4 of her children. Her husband was killed, being drowned in a lake, and she takes care of her children alone. She is a tender, caring mother for her children, but this is not enough to raise them. Her heart is sad because they do not have necessary food and needed stuff. Staying in a house that is not theirs, they may become homeless any day if they do not pay rent. Crossing streets of Chisinau, we entered a courtyard. There were more shacks which seemed to be deserted, but in one of them we found 4 people gathered around a stove. The owner of the house, Constantine, is an old man who had 2 brain surgeries and he cannot work. Maria and the other 2 people staying with him because in her room the roof is damaged and there is no heating. Maria also is handicapped and does not have a job. The 4 friends heat their room with wood, which they found in the trash. They get their food from there sometimes. Tatiana too has a hard life. She is one of the neighbors of the 4 friends we talked about. Her husband left her 10 years ago. She raised her daughter by herself, and her daughter got married and left her. The house is ruined, the ceiling fall, and the walls too. Tatiana lost her job 3 years ago when she broke both of her hands after she fell down on the icy ground. Since then, she has problems with her hands and it is hard for her to work But in spite of her pain, she works as a maid for a miserable salary of $35 a month.